Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today I've got a very, very special guest here with me today. You know, one of the best Yoshimitsu players in the world, Mr. KaneAndTrench. What's going on, Kane?
Yo, man, I'm happy to be here. Man, so much info dropped on us today regarding Tekken 8. I can't wait to talk about my main boy Yoshi. He's got some interesting changes, man.
Bro, you must be really happy, Kane, man. You must be like loving all this like Yoshimitsu stuff that you're seeing, right?
Yeah, it's looking crazy. Like, I'm gonna have to start playing him a different way from Tekken 7, man. This is a whole new game. There's so much stuff to look forward to.
Oh, bro, it's so good, man. There's so much content. And you know what? The thing is, I've not really looked through Yoshimitsu like properly, Kane. So like, it's good to have you here. You know, thanks for your time, you know, going through like some of the moves with me, from his move list. So yeah, we'll begin, Kane, like, you know, straight away on the on this heat system here at the beginning. You know, he's got like a lot of these, a lot of new moves and stuff. Bro, what can you tell me about that, bruv?
Okay, so first of all, his heat system, you can tell his sword is all red and bloody. That's a sign that he's in heat
Oh,
mode.
mad.
And the way his heat system works in this game is that like all the moves that are buffed by heat, if he manages to connect them, he will regain a little bit of life back, similar to how he does with the meditation stances.
Wow, bro, what the hell? Serious?
Yeah, obviously, every time he uses those moves, he loses some heat gauge in it, so he can't do it forever.
You can't do it forever,
like,
yeah.
you wanna make sure you're connecting the moves rather than getting them blocked. But obviously, their properties on block are probably still going to be quite strong.
Yeah, that is mad. And I saw this move earlier that I was, bro, what is this, bro? That looks so, is that his heat smash?
That's his heat smash. Yeah, it looks so cool, man.
Bro, it's so mental.
It smashes them 4 times and sends them flying.
Yeah, what's this, man?
So that's a new move.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't have much to say about it yet because we've only seen what it does on normal hit.
Yeah.
But from what I would guess, it looks to be really linear. It seems like a big, massive, safe, linear, big hitting mid. And obviously, I don't understand Polish, but judging from what it says underneath the description, I believe it's saying that this move is also usable from no sword stance.
Okay.
And that he will draw the sword back out if he uses it in no sword stance. So it's pretty handy mid to have, I think.
No, very, very sick, man. All of his moves look super flashy, man. And I think it was this move that I wanted to... Which move? Oh, that one. Bro, what the...
Okay, so
that looks so sick.
So I'll go through the first move we just saw before that spinning one.
Yeah.
So that Dragonfly mid, Dragonfly 1. So in Tekken 7, that used to be an unblockable, like a very small hitting unblockable that was good for ending rounds on.
Yeah.
What they've done with that move now in this game, it's lost its unblockable property, but in return they've changed its level of reward. So on block now it seems to be safe and it forces crouch. Don't know if it's necessarily plus or negative. But if it hits you, you get splat on the ground like that. Maybe he gets a follow up for free. And as you see there, it's one of his moves buffed in heat. So if he lands that in heat, he will get life back.
Wow, that's sick. And then this one here, like
Okay, so this move obviously also new. It's all highs. This is actually a move taken directly from Soul Calibur 6, which was technically the it was technically the previous iteration of Yoshi because that came after Tekken 7. So this move is kind of taken directly from that. From what I understand, it's safe. So it's probably the same here, but obviously it's all highs. So if you read he's going to do that, you can duck and probably launch him for it.
Yeah, you'll probably get a nice little launch because you're right. You can launch him from that if you duck it and guess it correctly. But it's just so sick. And this is what was that? Heat engage?
That's his heat burst. Heat
burst. Cool. And then I think we go into the moves now. You know, if they're the same moves as before, you know, the same properties, then we could just skip it, Kane. Yeah. But if there's anything like that you see that's brand new, then just let me know, man.
Okay,
so this Emma's Flame.
Speaking of brand new, so this is free 1 new string. So his standing free in the old games that he had it in used to be just a generic 12 frame high kick. It was really like useless. Like there was no point to really using it. But now they've changed his standing free to a mid, which is 15 frames fast instead. But he obviously gets a second hit out of it for a heat engager. The only thing we don't know is whether this string is hit confirmable or delayable. But the fact that his standing free is now a mid means he can kind of use it for like keep out. And maybe if he connects it on counter hit, he might be able to get the second hit easily for free. Obviously, we don't know yet because all we can see is how these moves interact normally.
Yeah. Oh, this
So,
one,
this,
Kazuryu.
so this is forward 1+2. So because of that, this does mean his old forward 1+2 is gone. The one where he would lunge forward and hit you with like the bottom of his sword.
Yeah.
So that is gone
What do you
now.
think?
So
What
that
do you think
means
about that, Kane? Because that was one of you like that move, right? Or
I did like using that move a lot, and of course, it getting the counter hit launch near the end of Tekken 7 was a big buff for him.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to think about this new one yet. I mean, obviously, it's one of his heat engagers. For the fact that he's using both swords for it makes me feel like it might have some tracking. But obviously, we don't know what it's like frames wise either, like how bad it is on block, whether it's safe. But it seems like another like quick way to get into heat, essentially.
Yeah. No, that's sick. And oh, this move. Oh my God, Kane. Kane, I've actually not seen, like I said, I've not seen the Yoshimitsu stuff, but am I seeing correctly here? Like,
yes, you are.
Oh my God.
So back 2-2 was one of the key moves I thought was going to end up being a heat engager. It was like one of the most obvious ones to do. And the reason why this is so dangerous is because obviously anyone who's watched me play in tournaments, I whiff punish with back 2-2 a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So this pretty much means any whiff I see, like you're gonna have me going into heat like straight away.
Oh,
it's
man.
really, really strong.
Bro, that is so good. And then back 2-2, yeah, whiff punish into heat engager right here. And then you can do whatever 50-50, or there's probably a bunch of stuff you can do.
50 or even an unblockable if I wanted to.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's sick. Oh, what about this one? This is heat engager.
So this is Kincho forward 2. So in Tekken 7, they buffed that so it became his wall crush, like the big wall stun thing, which gave him like a 350-50 at the wall between unblockable or whatever. Obviously, we don't know if it does the same in this game, but it being a heat engager, I thought was kind of fair because it does catch people stepping sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, no.
And I think it's still safe as well. So.
Oh, mad. Oh, bro, that as well. That's the dragonfly into, what is it?
Dragonfly 4. So this being a heat engager is also a fair choice to make because it's a very strong mid, like probably one of the best stance mids he has, honestly. Safe, used to counter hit launch before, so hit being a heat engager is it's like a very easy, safe way to get into heat, I think.
Yeah, yeah, you get into heat, and then again enforce mix-ups, and like you said, it's really safe, which is a bonus. So that's just mad, bro. Yoshi's looking good, man. So I've heard things from people, Kane. Everyone's saying Yoshi looks incredible in this game. So you know, he does look mad, and this one, yeah, this is the heat smash, right?
The heat smash, yeah.
That looks cool. Is that
judging
mid,
from the effect there, I think judging from the effect there, it looks like he steals life from the heat smash as well.
Okay.
You can see the energy like going into him, kind of.
Yeah. Wow, that looks good as well. The animation, they done a good work with it, like Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
And this,
now,
bro, Rage Art, bro. Tell me, one of the best.
Sick,
oh my God, bro.
Easily one of the best. It destroys his Tekken 7 one by far.
Oh, so good, bro. I could watch that all day, man. It's
like them old samurai flicks, you know?
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's so good, man. I have to put that in like my top 5 Rage Arts because I like, you know, I don't know if you've seen the Shaheen's one. We're not gonna, you know, talk about that too much, but Shaheen's Rage Art is just horrible,
where he
bro.
slides on them and then kicks through them.
What, he slides on them for like what 10 seconds and then kicks? It's like, what? Like, where's the explosion, bro? It's so mad. Oh, this one, it's similar again.
1-1.
Yeah.
So this string is slightly better than Tekken 7 now because not only does it act the same way that it did before, but it does chip damage on block. Now, bearing in mind, the chip damage is very slight, like it's not a lot of chip damage, but if this move is still safe, because it was -9 before, if this move is still safe, then that's extremely abusable because this was easily one of like the best 10 frames in the game.
Yeah.
So,
and it does chip damage.
This is also and this is also one of the moves that gets buffed by heat mode as well, bear in mind.
Holy, oh my God, bro. That is mad.
Yeah.
Oh, you use this a lot as well. This is standard, right?
Yeah, 2-2-2-1 is just standard. I don't think anything's different about that move. But this one...
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you about this one.
What is that, bro? What the...
So this isn't his new 2-2 now. His old 2-2 used to be just 2 quick jabs into like a Kincho transition.
Yeah, I remember that.
But now what this does is that he can transition into no sword stance by pressing 1+2 after this. And because this is a different 2-2 now, it kind of means he has a legitimate mix-up between 2-2 and 2-1. Because 2-2 before jailed, and 2-1 was just like a standard high mid. But
Yeah.
now the second hit of this looks like it's duckable. So if people feel like he's gonna go for that, he could do 2-1, and then you'll just get caught ducking and get knocked down. So this is really good.
Yeah.
I feel.
Again, another buff.
And one thing to bear in mind as well, it had if you see in the top corner of that box there before it skipped, it's also one of his bounds. You can see the little red square there in the top corner.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
So this is essentially the replacement for 2-3 and 2-1 for bound.
No, that's sick.
Yeah, this is standard. Nothing new with that. Same with this. Yeah, we saw that before. 3-1.
We saw that before.
String. Now this.
Yeah.
So I was surprised he had a second string out of 3. So from what this looks like, it seems to be like all mids. I'm gonna assume that this is unsafe on block.
Yeah, no, yeah, it has to be, bro. That's broken if it's safe, man.
Because he's doing that big like slashing mid that we saw before during the heat system. Maybe in heat mode it's probably safe, I would imagine. Yep, still the same as ever. Roo kick. Now, one thing I want to mention about Roo kick, all variations of the Roo kick now are bounds.
Okay.
So what this means essentially is that he could launch you high, like with CD1 or something, and then he can just do Roo kick and he gets a bound. Or he could do shark attack, which that's forward 3+4, 1+2, 3+4. You know, where he like dives at you and then finishes with the Roo kick. That's essentially become a counter hit launching string now.
Wow, bro, he's been given a lot of stuff though, man.
Yeah, this is just standard 10-hit combo stuff. I don't think this has changed either. This has never really been that useful.
Yeah, this meditation as well, gain the life back. Yeah,
he still has that.
This one, this is huge. I saw that, bro. This is one clip that I saw, and I was like, yes, it doesn't launch anymore, bro.
This was the big burning question that everyone had about Yoshi. Is like, oh, does this flash still launch? Now, this in my opinion is a fair change, because I feel like flash launching in this game, when this is all about aggression, it would have been too strong.
Exactly. You're right, Kane. Yeah.
But now what you get instead is that you get +14 on hit, so you get a stun kind of like Jin's Magic 4 on counter hit now. So what this means, he gets a guaranteed follow-up up to 14 frames. So basically, if I hit you with flash, then I get a free back 2-2, for example.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah, but you're right in saying that, like, if he had that, in this game where everything's about aggression, he'll be able to shut down like all different options with flash if it launched. But now you're right though. The stuff that you get is a flash into maybe back 2-2, and then heat engager, right? And then you can mix. You can use your mix up. But I wonder how much damage that's going to be, because this flash took was it 20?
It took a chunk. It took a chunk.
It actually did take a bit. Yeah.
It's gonna be all unscaled still, because it's all standing hits.
Yeah. That's actually stupid then, because back 2-2 is gonna take a chunk as well after this. So you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose bare damage. On top of it. Yeah, that is that. I'm not gonna say anything, bro. I'm not gonna start talking about YOSHIMITSU.
I'm just gonna add on from that though as well. So while normal flash doesn't launch anymore, the no sword version still does. And his normal flash will launch again if it's in heat. And like all buffed heat moves, it will also give him a little bit of life back.
Oh, sick.
Okay, so that's a new extension they've added to all his back fist moves, essentially. So forward 2, down forward 1-2. He gets that extra hit at the end now. That's one of his key bound moves. So any move that involves him doing the backhand spin fist, he can do that to finish the string, and he will get a bound. I imagine that new hit is like unsafe, because it's probably mainly used for combo utility.
Yeah.
But I think it really helps him with the wall carry.
Sick, man.
Of course, he still has the cancels out of these as well.
He has to have that. That's always nice to see him do that.
Standard homing move. Obviously, because forward 3, because forward 3 doesn't tailspin anymore, I imagine like that's mainly used just to catch steps. And you saw earlier just now his forward 4. So that used to be his wall bounce in the previous game.
Yeah, I saw that, and it knocks down now, right?
I mean, it always knocked down. It knocked too far away.
Okay.
But in the previous game, it was safe, but kind of slow startup. Now it's a power crush in this game. So what I'm wondering is if they either made it unsafe because it's a power crush, or he still gets to keep it safe. Because there are some characters in this game where their power crushes are safe whether they absorb stuff or not.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
I'm wondering where Yoshi fits in there.
Yeah, that's mad sick, man. And this is standard as well, you know, the like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you talked about that. He's got that new extension after that anyway.
Yeah, down forward 1-2, but he can do that now. Down forward 1-4, standard 13 frames still. He gets to keep his down forward 2 generic.
Yeah. Oh, this move as well, yeah.
So if we just go back to that move for a second, so they've given his CD1 and CD2 simplified inputs. So if you saw there with CD1, you can now execute it with down 1+4, but that's the simplified input. If you do the original input, then I imagine it will probably come out as like a blue spark version, and you'll get more damage and faster frames. Because notice here, it says this is coming out at 20 frames, and the move originally comes out at 17. So I imagine if you do the original input, it will come out at 17 frames.
Yeah, I've noticed stuff like that, Kane. That they've tried to like they've tried to give other notations for moves as well. So you can. Yeah. So there's two ways of doing the same move. Probably, you know, to make it easier for some people to use. You know, if you're brand new to the game, you know, it might be hard to do that input, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So with CD2, it's the same thing. They've given it a simplified input of down forward 2+3. But obviously, if you do the old input, it's better.
Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, no, that's a good idea from them.
Yep, this is still the same.
Oh, I hate that move because you used to do it all. You do it all the time, bro. You mix it up.
Yeah. Well, now you have stopping there. That's, he has another new mid extension from it now.
I saw that.
And it's one of his main bounce strings as well.
Oh, okay.
It's really, really good.
Oh, that's sick, man. Oh, they've got the. I didn't know it was called Indian stance. Yeah.
Yep, he has the manual transitions into the stances there, and obviously he still has all this silly.
I wonder if he has anything new. Oh, he's still got this silly move as well.
Okay, so going back to that one, so this is an interesting change. So this move, it used to be called down forward 1+2/2.
Yeah,
it was a low mid natural combo.
This move, right?
But it's good. Slow startup, but it's got chunky damage. But the interesting thing here, its input has been changed now. So now it's down back 1-2. Now the reason why this is significant is because obviously everyone's rage arts are universally down forward 1+2 now.
Yeah.
So that means that this move had to have its notation changed. But now that it's a down back 1 string, this means that his down back 1-1 move, the safe mid natural combo that was -9, that is deleted now. He does not have that number.
He doesn't have it. No, cool. Yeah, I understand why though.
Which I understand why. Bit of a shame though, because I feel like it was probably one of his strongest mid strings to use, especially against the wall. But to be fair, that combined after the wall crush did make the situation kind of like too overpowered. I can understand why they did that.
Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, he's got this spin move still. It's good to see he's still got all these other moves, you know, all these like, you know,
this is largely unchanged, more or less.
Yeah, this is all the same, and it's got the same. Yeah, but poison breath as well. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
same old.
This is all still the same. This seems to have kept its buff from season 4, where every additional hit of back 1 seems to do more damage. So that's interesting that they kept that, and I'm going to add this as well because there's going to be a lot more use of power crushes in this game because of how they're buffed.
Bro, yeah, so many people will be spamming power crushes, bro.
Like back one has always had crazy recovery. So if its recovery is still the same, it's going to be a legitimate counter to the power crush system, man, because he can legit like spin out after doing the back one spins and make you completely whiff.
That's crazy, bro.
Be careful when using power crush against heat is all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's mad. Oh, we saw that already. Yeah. So that's crazy. Yeah. That he's done it. Oh, the spin as well. Yeah, nice spin.
So to talk about the spins real quick. So one question that was on a lot of people's minds is whether he was going to have recoverable health after the spin, but that's not the case. Any health he loses from spinning out is not recoverable. So technically, the only way he'd be able to get it back is from the same old way. He just have to heal it back from meditating and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Okay, so that's the big like mid slash that we saw before in the heat mode. So that seems to be what it looks like normally.
Yeah.
We obviously no way to tell if it's unsafe without heat, but it looks to be just like a big damage mid that's linear.
Yeah. Oh, I still got this stuff as well.
Yep, he still has everything from this. That's unblockable high.
Oh, the animation looks sick, right? On that, it looks so good.
It looks so good now.
Yeah.
Yep, he still has this.
Oh, I remember this is the only move that I can remember because you've done it so many times. You know, whenever I play like a Yoshimitsu, another like Yoshimitsu somewhere else, and they try to do this move, they're always so shocked that I can react to it. And I'm like, bro, I've played KaneAndTrench a million times, and he used it at the beginning, but I know you don't use it as much anymore. But it's still a great move.
We'll have to see what the frames are like this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, you like using that move as well, don't you? Like this sometimes, right?
Yeah, he's going to be able to launch from this now due to the Roo kick change, because he does have a Roo kick extension from this. Which you're going to see in a second. Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's what you were talking about. Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
So that's a legit launcher now. This is still the same, but look at that. Now pause that for a moment. Let's just replay that real quick, right?
Was it this one? No, it wasn't. No, sorry, further back, I think.
It was the quick one. It was the quick one.
That one, right?
So, interesting thing about that. So notice how it says middle rather than exclamation mark. So this means this version of the Death Copter is blockable. It's lost its unblockable property from this, but I imagine it's probably going to force crouch, kind of like Dragonfly 1 does now.
Okay.
This just goes back to what I was saying. How they're getting rid of a few more unblockable things that he has in exchange for better properties, so that it can have a bit more utility in that sort of sense.
Oh, still this one.
This will still be unblockable though.
Yeah. Oh, animation looks clean, bro. Animation looks so good.
Now, what I want to know, forward 3, I want to know if that still has the same property on counter hit, because everyone that's seen me counter hit knows I follow up with Kincho 1+2 for like massive unscaled damage.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it does on counter hit now.
Yeah.
Fubuki Knee is still the same. He still gets a combo due to the new string from the back fist. Now look at this.
Oh my god.
So if that hits you on counter hit, that's all guaranteed.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Because that's gonna hit so hard, bro.
Yeah,
and the last hit's only -13. Probably.
Yeah, like if you get it wrong, it's like who cares, right? -13 is like whatever, right? Like if you make a mistake next to.
Right. Now this is a very important one now. So
if
you notice there,
used to use that move as well.
So notice there it also said middle. So Moonsault Slayer QCF1 is no longer an unblockable.
Wow.
Now instead it's going to do the same thing that I mentioned before. It's probably just going to force crouch, but it does do chip damage. So I think what it's going to be is that you probably can still do setups ending with that, but instead of getting free damage, you just get chip damage, and then it just forces them into a crouch situation.
Yeah.
Whether it's plus on block, we don't know. Oh, now this.
What the hell was that?
So this is his slash kick, his running free. Now, his running free used to be a generic one, but now they've changed it in this game, so now he can transition into Dragonfly from this on block. So this means he gets the plus frame pressure and a Dragonfly mix-up on top of it.
Wow, bro. They want to, like I said, the aggression, they just want to make this game hyper-aggressive, man. That's crazy. Plus frames into... Oh, this is just 10-hit combo standard, right? Yeah.
Yeah, standard. We're probably going to be getting into the stance moves fairly soon.
Yeah. Key charge looks nice, yeah.
Door knocker still the same, still 14 frames. I was hoping it would come out at 13 frames, but maybe that'd be too strong.
Yeah, I'm just like...
He still has his twin pistons.
Oh, he still has his twin pistons, yeah.
Yep.
Still has that.
I don't know how useful that string's going to be in this game. Okay, so while standing 4, so it's still the same from Tekken 7. It just has one new addition now where he doesn't have to just do Kincho. He can also apparently go into no sword stance from while standing 4.
Oh, cool. So you can do while standing 4, like if someone does a low or something, while standing 4 into no sword.
Yeah, because I think what they're trying to do with this game, they're trying to incentivize more use of no sword stance, which is why there's more ways to go into it now.
Oh, sick. Oh, this move as well. It's low, yeah, it's still sick.
So this is still the same as it ever was.
What about this one?
Okay, so first of all, so full crash down for 4 still the same as it ever was. That's not been changed. So this we figured was going to be an instant tornado, right? Because all the snake edges in that were getting instant tornado.
Yeah.
So considering that this is still an unblockable low launcher, it was only fair that it would do an instant tornado. Like if it was still a full launch, it would have been too broken.
Yeah, for sure.
this is probably still going to be a counter hit launcher. Side step 2, interestingly, they made that move a bound move. I don't know what use that would have. I imagine maybe if he splat someone at the wall, they can just do like a single hit bound with side step 2 or something
probably,
like that. Yeah. Maybe for realignment. Yeah, this is the same as ever as well.
Nice. Again, I just love watching this guy's animations, man. It's so good, man. It like makes me want to play this. I might play him like in Tekken 7 just to learn a little bit about him, and then like, you know, maybe dabble with him in Tekken 8 because he looks super cool, bro. His rage arts, man. Oh, they have flash as well. Yeah, nice. We've seen most of these moves.
So who pulls it here? So what we saw before. So that was the new Kincho low that he did. That's what he got in Season 4 Tekken 7. Now, notice how the notation has been changed now from Kincho forward 1 to Kincho down 1. And we did just see the reason why.
This one here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We did just see the reason why the notation changed, because the next move coming up is his new Kincho forward 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
So this move is another move that was taken directly from Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
This was part of a 2-hit string that he had, which I believe was safe in that game. I think even if he did the first hit, it was safe in that game. So I don't know if it's going to be the same here, but if it is safe, then that's another strong mid tool that's been added to his Kincho stance arsenal. Because it's also usable at the wall for like a combo.
Yeah. It looks cool though as well.
Kincho back to 1 was a natural combo launcher in Tekken 7. I think it still is in this game, but it also has the added benefit of being one of his bounds as well, so it's really useful for his combo utility.
Oh, again, this is like, you know, stance transitions as well. Yep, still got that. Yeah.
I like the effect for the healing now, like this little green aura.
Yeah. I think that's really cool, man. I feel like because I've watched so much Yoshimitsu and I've watched you play for like so many years, Kane, that a lot of these new moves, like when I see a new move of Yoshimitsu's, I'm just like, oh wait, that is definitely new. Like with other characters, it's a bit different, but because I've seen you play like so much, it's like I can definitely tell when something's new.
Yep. Okay, so let me talk a bit about this headbutt now. So they've made the Flea 1+2 headbutt a bound now. Now, the reason why this is significant is because this means now his shoulder barge, forward 3+4, like when that hit you, he would run over you with the swords, right?
Yeah.
He would get the flea headbutt follow-up. Now this means that his shoulder barge is a launcher. And not only that, but his shoulder barge was also a way to wall carry, because he would run you over and then you'd go all the way to the wall. If spaced right, he could do a combo, do the wall carry with the shoulder barge, and then when you spat against the wall, he can headbutt you to tornado you up the wall to get the bound.
Wow, like, yeah, that's really sick.
That's crazy stuff, combo wise. And of course, Roo kick, still a mix up, and it's also a bound as well, like all Roo kicks. And obviously, you can transition to always.
Yeah, transitions to everything. Yeah, bro. The thing is, Yoshimitsu, you know, for a new player, he has so many different, you know, stance transitions. A lot to take in, right?
I think out of all the characters in this game now, I think he is the character with the biggest move list.
Ah, okay, yeah. This is why I needed you here, Kane.
To be honest. Yeah, next to King, but I think King's move list is mainly made up of Frozo, to be fair.
Yeah, he has like infinite throws, yeah.
That's still unblockable.
Still unblockable, yeah. Still can do that from there as well, yeah. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
So this is significant because in Tekken 7 he didn't really have like a very scary mix-up from Indian stance, because he would have the full crouch sweep from it and also what we just saw there. But now that mix-up has become scarier because now if he hits you with the mid, you're gonna get launched.
Yeah, bro, that is mad, bro. They've buffed him, bro. 100%. He's got buffed.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, so see what I mean? He gets the sweep as well. Now this is a new addition. So this is his 3-4, one of his like best mid pokes, natural combo that can go into Dragonfly. Now he's able to do this from Indian stance. So now he's got a new mid option to go out of Indian stance with. Probably still transitions to Dragonfly as well. So this is really, really good.
Yeah, he's getting so many new additions. Like you know, it's crazy what they've done.
And one thing I just wanted to touch on, if we just rewind a bit quickly there, where he's like spinning in place in Indian stance. Because I noticed there was a green effect around him. Should be coming up soon.
This
So
one?
I noticed there was a green effect there.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering if that means every time he teleports, he gets health back. Because if that's the case, that's a huge change because he never got such a thing before.
Yeah, and that would mean that they're trying to make you like use teleport a bit more, right? More incentive again to gain
To
some.
bait people in,
Yeah, to bait
basically.
people in. Yeah, that's really sick.
Yep, we can go to Dragonfly from that. Okay, so this is a new animation for him putting away the sword. So he ducks down now when he puts the sword away. I don't know if this means he has high crush properties during this, because this probably means he could try some cheeky stuff when he's putting the sword away.
Yeah, exactly. That again, that would be a buff, right? Because if you try jab him here, like it,
I mean, yeah, there was many occasions where if he did the raw no sword stance transition, he could get punished for doing just that.
wow, look at that, no sword into.
So
Bam!
yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
what I've noticed here, interestingly, so this, bear in mind, this is without heat. So I think what I've gathered is that any move that's part of his heat modes that you use from no sword, it seems to share his heat effects. Because you saw that he did the big slash at the end of that string. He got life back, and he's just done no sword flash like I mentioned way back earlier.
Yeah.
That still launches you. And that gave him life back. So it's interesting to see how he still has heat mode properties from certain moves in no sword. So it just goes back to me saying they want you to try and use no sword more this time.
Yeah, they're trying to encourage you to use it, and I'm sure many Yoshimitsu players will be using it more. Nice down jab
Yeah, so
after
he
that as
gets-
well. That's sick.
So that's the only way he's able to get a down jab when he has a sword put away. But that also means I don't think he's able to use his down back 1-2, the low mid natural combo. Yep, he still has all this. This is what he gets when he has got his sword put away. He doesn't get the twin pistons. This is like a tag 2 strings.
I wonder if
Still
that
has
move
all
still.
that.
A nice
Now,
instant
now
tailspin.
that was obvious. I mean, that's basically a snake edge, right? So
Yeah.
Dragonfly 1 knocking down. Again, that just goes back to me saying that Dragonfly 1 is no longer unblockable, instead it just flats you down. If we go back quickly as well, because his Dragonfly 2 now has a new extension. So Dragonfly 2 is a high launcher, I think it was negative on block, but now Dragonfly 2 by itself does not launch. Instead, what it does that little thing where they're kind of like stand floating. So like if you hit them again, then they're floated, right? So now to launch with Dragonfly 2, he has to commit to the new hit, which is Dragonfly 2-4, which also seems to be one of his main bounds. So you could do like twin pistons into this, for example.
Yeah, that's mad.
I imagine the second hit's probably unsafe on block.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it has to be, bro. There's no way there, bro. No way. Oh, and again, this move again, yeah.
Yeah, this is still unblockable. That's still the same. Okay, so yeah, we saw that before.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, I remember we saw that. Oh, well, I wonder what his grabs look like. Do you know what? I haven't seen his grabs, but I'm praying for Tekken 3 grab.
I'm gonna have to disappoint you. I'm afraid.
You know which grab I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know the one you're on about, the clones, right?
Clones, yeah. Wait, all these grabs seem the same, though? What's the...
They are the same, yeah. Going on to Rainbow Drop, though, after this.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So they've changed the notation, like most 1+2 throws, so now it's up forward 1+2. So I don't know if this means that his quarter circle back input is deleted now. It probably is.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to touch upon regarding the throw system and the parries is that the Rainbow Drop has always been one of the more damaging 1+2 throws in this game. And the thing is, these throws come out at like 12 frames. So if you block a Power Crush, or if they whiff a Power Crush, or whiff a Sabaki or anything like that, if Yoshi doesn't have like good punishment for that kind of stuff, he could just punish with Rainbow Drop instead.
Yeah,
and they can't do nothing about it.
Nothing. Yeah. That's really good. That's mad.
I think this stuff has been untouched. I don't think they bothered with that. He still has that parry. One thing I wanted to wonder about regarding this Kincho parry there. So obviously that's what happens when he gets the successful parry.
Yeah.
I want to know if you're able to catch him with an unbreakable throw if he's attempting the Kincho parry, because it seems like that's what they do to parries in general. And, you know, that's how he gets into Kincho stance in the first place. He has to do that manually or go into it from a move. So I'm very curious to see if that gets the same treatment as like parries and power crushes and that.
Oh, we're gonna have to wait till what the actual game releases. I know the demo is going to be out soon, in 2 days' time. But it's only going to have 4 playable characters, and I think like 2 or 3 stages from what I heard. So yeah,
Yeah, just a
bro,
little
we're gonna have
taste
to
stuff.
wait till till January, bro, to check all these stuff out. But it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be so good. It's going to be good. No, Kane and Trench, thank you very much, for going through the move list with me. I know this is going to be really informative for a lot of, players that, want to
Yes.
play Yoshimitsu and stuff. So yeah, big thank you, Kane. And, next time, hopefully we can do like a proper in-depth guide when the actual character, gets to be played on Tekken 8. And then
Yeah.
you'll have, you'll be able to check all the counter hits and everything as well.
Exactly. Yeah, like online practice, man. That'll be a thing in the game. So
Yeah, and you'll be ready
looking
for that
forward to it.
online as well, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm probably going to delve into the single player content first, naturally, but as soon as I'm done with that, straight into the lab, man. I'm going to be looking at everything.
Oh, bro, this is going to be so sick, man. I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, thank you again, Kane and Trench. And I hope everyone, enjoyed the video. I'll see you all next time for some more tech and action. Peace out, guys.
Yeah. Peace out, guys. Have a nice Christmas as well.
Yeah.